Yeah, so today I actually want to break down this round where when they played against Liquid, they were actually taking lots of risks, but not only were they taking these risks, they were converting them. And I want to show why it's so important that when you take a risk, you have to be able to convert them properly. So what we're going to see here in this round is basically scores 13-10. Pain are in a situation where they're going to need to try to come back, and this is the risk that they're taking. What you'll see here on the radar is that there's going to be 4 players towards the A side. There's 4 players here, and they're playing a 1B setup. Now, it's one thing to just stack a bomb site, but it's another to know what the stack is going to actually look like. So what we're going to see here is simply 2 players here at this party position first, and then we're going to see an op towards this connector, and then lastly, the 4th player at this long A position. Now, with these 2 party players, what they're going to do in this setup is they're going to position themselves like this. You're going to see one player, he's going to play a slight off angle just in front of party, and he's going to post up at playground, and then Big Zera, he's going to be hiding just behind the wall here, and his job here is to simply just watch this angle here. But more importantly, what he's actually doing is waiting to see if this player right here is going to take contact, because if he does, then he's going to swing out. So that's what these 2 players are doing. Now the player at long A, what he's going to do is he's going to play anti-flash like so. Now he's also doing the same thing where he's waiting for this player's contact. By him playing anti-flash here, sometimes teams, when they come up towards this playground area, when they want to take towards long A, they sometimes throw a flash over just like this. So he's just making sure that he doesn't get blinded from that if that happens. Now the 4th player, the op at connector, the fact that there's an op at connector is actually going to be pretty important, and I'm going to go over that in a bit. But first, let's just see how this round pans out. You can see that Nithon, he gets his first kill onto Shocks, and when he gets this kill, look at Liquid's reaction. You see that Nitro, as soon as it's known that Nithon kills Shocks here, right at this moment from connector, this actually means a couple of things for Liquid. They think that because this kill happens at connector from this op, it actually makes them think that the long A area is probably clear, or there's at most only one person. And when the op exposes themselves at connector, you usually want to take long A so that you avoid those longer range fights. And you'll see that's exactly how Liquid react. You can see that they run immediately through, and they run right into the setup. PKL gets 1, and then that activates Big Zera to peek off his contact to find this kill, and it also activates Hard Zala, sorry, to peek from that long A position. And this setup is basically a masterclass of how Liquid basically just fell into this. You can see, just pay attention to these 2 players. They coordinate their peeks perfectly with the contact. And that was just a flawless round by Pain. And that's really some of the things that Pain might need to do against MRBR today if they really want to overcome the hump.